Hey guys, Lance here, Managing Director at Driveline, and welcome to another instalment of Driveline TV. I'm going to knock your socks away today with an incredible overview on what AML is. And what is that, you may say? Well, AML is the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Act, and as much as that's a really big mouthful, it's really important because we get it in the neck whenever we start talking to our clients about this. And I just need to explain why it's there and what our requirements are by law under the Act. So we are required by law to ID anyone that we do business with under a finance agreement. So that includes all individuals we deal with, any directors and shareholders over 25% of any company that we do business with. Often a shareholder will be a trust, so if a trust is involved, then we need to ID that trust, ID all the trustees. If there's a professional trustee involved, like an accountant or a solicitor, then we've got to ID those people as well. So please don't take offence if we're going to be asking you for this level of information, because once again, we're required by law to ID the ultimate shareholders in any organisation that we deal with. A company can be as simple as a husband and wife director shareholder, which is really easy. We just need to get a copy of his driver's licence or a passport, and we need to get proof of home address, right through to really convoluted organisations that have multiple shareholders involved, offshore entities, trusts, you name it, we've come up against it. So generally then what we're going to have to do is we have to get a copy of a driver's licence or a passport, and we're going to need proof of home address. If we have not been in front of you face to face, and say you're in Wellington and I'm in Auckland and having to ID you, then I need to get your ID signed off by an authorised person, and that could be a policeman, a principal of a local school, it could be the local JP. So once again, you know, there is a process to this and it does get a little bit convoluted, so our apologies up front, but we've got to do it. So that's generally what AML is. We're required by law to ID every individual or entity that is associated with a finance contract. So it's been around for a few years now. If you've got any questions on it, then we've got a fantastic crew of people around the country that are available to talk you through these issues. If you want to talk to an AML officer, if you think your privacy's been invaded or anything along those lines, then please just give us a call. And we look forward to catching up with you soon with another edition of Driveline TV.